Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, your go-to channel for the latest and greatest in cutting-edge vehicles, whether they're tearing up the roads or dominating the skies. Today, we're diving into something truly extraordinary, the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II, specifically looking at its role as a stealth multirole fighter as we move into 2026. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Wait, isn't the F-35 a fighter jet, not a car? You're absolutely right, but here at Auto Vehicle Info, we cover all kinds of incredible machines, and the F-35 is one of the most advanced vehicles ever created, soaring through the skies with unmatched technology and power. So, buckle up, or maybe strap into your ejection seat, because we're about to take a deep dive into what makes the 2026 F-35 Lightning II a game-changer in modern warfare and aviation. Let's start with the basics. The F-35 Lightning II is a family of single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth multirole fighters designed by Lockheed Martin, with major contributions from partners like Northrop Grumman and BAE Systems. It's not just a jet, it's a technological marvel built to dominate air superiority, precision strikes, electronic warfare, and intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. The F-35 program, known as the Joint Strike Fighter, was conceived in the 1990s to replace aging aircraft like the F-16 Fighting Falcon, F/A-18 Hornet, A-10 Thunderbolt II, and AV-8B Harrier II. By 2026, the F-35 has solidified its reputation as the most lethal, survivable, and connected fighter jet in the world, with over 1,110 aircraft delivered to the US and its allies. What sets it apart? It's a fifth-generation fighter, meaning it combines stealth, advanced sensors, and data fusion to give pilots an unmatched edge over adversaries. Imagine it as the ultimate quarterback of the skies, coordinating air, land, sea, space, and cyber operations to deliver a decisive advantage. The F-35 comes in three main variants, each tailored for specific roles. The F-35A is the conventional takeoff and landing version, used primarily by the U.S. Air Force and many international partners. It's the lightest and most agile, capable of pulling 9 gigaseconds and equipped with a 25mm Gauss-22, a cannon for close combat. It carries about 18,250 pounds of internal fuel, giving it a combat radius of roughly 670 nautical miles without refueling. The F-35B, designed for the U.S. Marine Corps and allies like the UK, is the short takeoff and vertical landing variant, or STOVL. This beast can hover and land vertically, thanks to a unique lift fan and pivoting engine nozzle, making it perfect for operating from austere bases or aircraft carriers like the UK's Queen Elizabeth class. Finally, the F-35C is the carrier-based variant for the US Navy, featuring a larger wingspan for better low-speed handling, a reinforced structure for catapult launches and arrested landings, and foldable wingtips for storage on aircraft carriers. Each variant shares a high degree of parts commonality, which reduces maintenance costs and boosts interoperability among allied forces. What makes the F-35 truly special is its stealth capability. Stealth isn't just about being invisible to radar, it's about reducing your detectability across the electromagnetic spectrum. The F-35's low observable design, with its sleek lines and radar-absorbent materials, makes it incredibly hard for enemy radars to lock on. This allows it to penetrate advanced anti-access area denial environments, striking targets with precision before the enemy even knows it's there. The jet's advanced sensor package, including the APG-81 AESA radar and the electro-optical targeting system, gathers and processes massive amounts of data, giving pilots a 360-degree view of the battlefield. The Distributed Aperture System, or DAS, uses infrared cameras to provide a complete spherical view around the aircraft, displayed directly in the pilot's helmet-mounted display. This see-through-the-jet capability lets pilots spot threats or targets in any direction, even below or behind the aircraft, without needing to maneuver. Speaking of the pilot, the F-35's cockpit is like something out of a sci-fi movie. The helmet-mounted display system, developed by Rockwell Collins, projects critical flight and combat information directly onto the pilot's visor, allowing them to track targets just by looking at them. The jet's sensor fusion technology integrates data from its radar, infrared sensors, and offboard sources, creating a comprehensive battlefield picture. This means the F-35 doesn't just fly, it thinks. It's a flying computer, powered by the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, which delivers a jaw-dropping 43,000 pounds of thrust, pushing the jet to speeds of Mach 1.6, or about 1,200 miles per hour. The F-35A can carry up to 22,000 pounds of weapons across 10 stations, including 2 internal bays for stealth missions and 6 external pylons for when stealth isn't a priority, often called beast mode. Weapons like the AIM-120D AMRAAM missiles, GBU-31J DAM guided bombs, and the upcoming stand-in attack weapon give it incredible versatility. By 2026, the F-35 program is hitting major milestones. The US and its allies, including countries like Japan, Norway, Canada, and Australia, are expanding their fleets. Japan, for instance, plans to acquire 147 F-35s, including 42 F-35Bs to equip its Izumo-class destroyers, with the first 3 landing at Nyutabaru Air Base in August 2025. Canada finalized a deal for 88 F-35s in 2023, with deliveries starting in 2026 to replace their aging CF-18 Hornets. The Czech Republic, Finland, and Germany are also jumping on board, with orders for dozens of F-35s to bolster NATO's defenses. Romania signed a $6.5 billion deal for 32 F-35s in November 2024, aiming to phase out its old MiG-21s and F-16s by 2040. The F-35's interoperability is a huge selling point. Allied nations can share tactics, training, and logistics, creating a unified front against potential threats. But the F-35 hasn't been without controversy. The program's cost, estimated at over $2 trillion over its lifetime, has drawn criticism, especially in countries like Canada, where debates over budget and capability raged for years. Some early issues, like the F-35B's limited lifespan of 2,100 flight hours instead of the expected 8,000, raised concerns, particularly for the US Marine Corps and the UK's Royal Navy. Software glitches, especially with the Autonomic Logistics Information System, and delays in the Block 4 upgrades have also been sticking points. Yet, Lockheed Martin and the Joint Program Office have worked to address these, with full-rate production achieved in 2024 at Air Force Plant 4 in Texas, where over 150 jets are built annually. The F-35 has proven its worth in combat, too, with Israel using it for airstrikes in Iran and the US employing all 3 variants against terror groups in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Yemen. Looking ahead to 2026, the F-35 is evolving to stay ahead of emerging threats. The Block 4 upgrades, though delayed, are bringing new capabilities like enhanced emission control for stealthier operations and integration with 6th-generation systems like the U.S. Air Force's Next-Generation Air Dominance program. The F-35 will act as a workhorse alongside these future fighters, performing stealth strikes to clear the way for less stealthy assets or feeding targeting data to long-range weapons platforms. Its software-defined nature allows for continuous updates, ensuring it can adapt to new threats, like advanced enemy AI or ubiquitous sensors. For example, in high-threat environments, the F-35 can operate with its radar off, relying on encrypted data links to act as a silent sniper, striking targets without being detected. The F-35's global impact is undeniable. With 26 bases worldwide and 9 countries operating it on their soil, it's a cornerstone of modern air forces. The jet's ability to enhance other platforms, like the UK's Typhoon or US Navy carriers, makes it a force multiplier. However, challenges remain. The Pentagon's 2026 budget proposal cuts F-35 orders by 50%, from 44 to 24 jets, to fund the F-47 NGAD program, raising questions about the jet's future production. Still, with a massive user base and ongoing upgrades, the F-35 is set to dominate for decades. Its training simulators, which replicate complex missions, are also revolutionizing how pilots prepare, ensuring they're ready for any scenario. So, what does all this mean for 2026? The F-35 Lightning II isn't just a fighter jet, it's a paradigm shift in aerial warfare. Its stealth, sensors, and connectivity make it a nightmare for adversaries and a lifeline for pilots. Whether it's the F-35A screaming over NATO airspace, the F-35B hovering onto a carrier, or the F-35C launching off a U.S. Navy deck, this jet is redefining air dominance. Here at Auto Vehicle Info, we're thrilled to showcase machines that push the boundaries of what's possible, and the F-35 is the pinnacle of that spirit. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more epic vehicle content. Let us know in the comments what you think about the F-35 or what vehicle you want us to cover next. Until then, keep your eyes on the skies, and we'll see you in the next video.